Hey everybody, Scott Hogan coming at you. Today I'm going to show you some setup changes I've made for putting that I'm actually pretty excited about how they've worked, and I wanted to share it with you, hopefully help you make your setup a little bit better. Hey guys, Scott Hogan again coming at you here. We are in my training center now. When we had our shutdowns here and we've had some new rules come up, we've had to do some work here in the training center. If you catch some of the other videos, you notice we've taken stuff off walls. We've been doing a lot of moving and adjusting, and actually it's been kind of fun because I've had this space coming up on 3 years now, and from where it started to where it is now, it's so different. And I think we've made it very streamlined. And needing some more space, I think we did a really good job with that. So I wanted to share with you kind of the latest idea we've had with using Mevo Plus to help with putting and hopefully help you with your setup as well, because having the unit set up correctly I think is paramount. Hopefully everybody's starting to see that when you have these radar launch monitors, whether it's TrackMan, FlightScope X3, whether it's even a GC quad, where that's going to be a little easier because it's just got to be in the box. But when you're having these radar units, you have to get the unit set up, and they work really well, but the setup is critical. So we're going to talk a little bit about the putting setup. Let's do it. All right, so again, setup here. What were we looking for with putting? So one of the hard things is you're trying to get enough roll for the putting where it's going to read the ball all the way through. So the more roll you can get, the better. So what did we do? I operate a commercial space, so I'm having the students in here practicing and taking lessons, so I want lefty righty and being able to do that. So what I did was I had 5 mats running all the way across, and I used to have 3 bays. We've now gone to 2, which works much better for us. And so that left us with an extra mat. Now, these mats over here, the lighter colors, those are bought right when I got the space. So they're coming up on 3 years old. They have made it extremely well. So I've been really a big fan. These darker green mats are actually even older than that. They are from another golf space, and they went out of business, and so we picked them up, and they are probably in the range of 7, 8 years old. So you can see these ones wearing just a little bit more, but still in good shape. Definitely something you can hit and have a stance on. So we like that. They are actually both the same material, and they do have that real feel on them. So we like that. But what we decided to do was to make it easier. One of the issues with the Mevo Plus is you have to get the ball in front of the unit. And if you're hitting it from off to the side, I find that can be a little bit of an issue. So what we did was we took the other extra mat we had, and the one of the material that seems to be lasting a long time, we cut that one up into 5 1-foot strips. It was a 5x5 mat, did some 1-foot strips. So what did that allow us to do? It let us put a strip in the middle and then get the unit lined up to that strip and our screen, and that's going to make it easier to know where to put the ball to hit shots. That was important, okay? Because I found when I was hitting a little bit too far to the right or left that I would have a little bit of effect on what the unit was reading, and that makes sense with how the ball's kind of coming in to the radar view and into screen. It's not going to give you the best read if it's not seeing it right away from the hit. So that's the first thing that it really has helped with, and we've noticed the ball flight get better and the numbers have been really good. Now the second thing we did was we took some of these extra strips and we added in a little putting runway. Now I actually have extra still, so we might even extend it further, maybe cut them in half and go all the way under the wall or to the wall behind the netting. But when you're looking at the Mevo Plus setup, they want you to have enough room for that ball to roll. So their ideal setup that they send you is you have your hitting mat and then you get a putting mat off to the side. I thought this would work out pretty good where we can get the ball to roll just down a strip. A couple of things I like about it. One, it actually helps you work on putter face control, because you should be able to roll a ball down this 1-foot strip all the way to the end. That should be doable. If it's not, then you're going to be working on how you control the face of the putter and rolling the ball. So I mean, you're getting some good practice in right away. I've actually contemplated putting a hole or something at the end as a target, you know, just to have a little putting practice in here as well. The other thing I like is it seems to be picking up better for as far as speed. Now, I'll show you a couple test putts here, but seems to be working a little better on the speed department. So I like that as well. I think that's very, very big, and just getting a better read on the putting speed. So this has been our setup. We have them just carpet taped down, and it's working so far pretty good. Let's show you a few and let you see it. It's still work in progress, but I thought I'd share it with you because we've had some good success with it. So let's head over. All right, so we're gonna hit a couple putts. I'm gonna put up the screencast of this. So since we're gonna screencast it so you can have a better look, we're not gonna have it up on the projector right now. So, you know, again, you've seen in the past, this is 8 feet, right even with this pyramid, 8 feet from unit to ball. It's 8.5 feet to the screen from here. You want to be 7 feet. So again, you can have some nice little references. You want to be 7 foot from unit to ball. So let's go ahead, let's see. We got just the 20-foot straight putt set up. Let's see what we get. All right, there's our first putt on the way. I got to step over, take a look. Hey, did we drain that? Ooh, 7 inches. And I did notice that ball took off just a hair down the left side of the strip. So again, you get a little bit of feedback on that as we go. But let's try it again. Left, should be a little left of the hole. Yep, pretty good. So far really liking that. Again, because you can really see, it's like, all right, I've got this line and now I can work on my start lines. Let's see if we can get one a little more right. That was a little better. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I didn't hit it as hard. I did feel that. So pretty good. I mean, you can see it makes it easy on the alignment side for the putting. Works still. One little bonus too is when you're aligning your launch monitor, makes it a lot easier too, because you can see your hitting area right down Broadway going all the way up to the screen. Actually, it's made that part a lot easier too when you get the alignment camera out. But yeah, so far working pretty good. It's doing what I would like, and again, I can start seeing where I'm going to hit my putts on the mat to get the ball in line on the simulator. So like that so far. All right, so that is how we have adjusted our setup, Mevo Plus. Wanted to throw that idea out there for putting. Hopefully this helps you out with maybe some ideas. Again, you might need 2 mats to pull it off, or you mark off an area on the current mat that you have, but I think a really good idea to try if you have that available to you. The other bonus is long term. If you think about it, you buy 2 mats, long term, by cutting one of these up, I'm actually gonna get the life of having 5 mats, because I'm just gonna keep replacing and rotating these strips if they do start to show wear. Again, we've used these for 3 years and haven't seen any wear yet, but just an idea that we had too is to prolong the life of our hitting mats as well, and I think that's worked out really good. So that's how we have worked on our putting setup, getting a couple strips out. It's worked out pretty good. You saw how the putts worked. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.